Hey guys, we're here with international DJ Steve Aoki.
Hey.
Congratulations on your brand new album, Neon Future 3, and of course, Waste It On Me. It's like completely blown up.
Waste it on me, waste it on me. Tell me when.
Can you tell us a bit about your collaboration with BTS in creating the album?
Yeah, I mean, this is our third song we've done together. So we've had like a pretty, I always say like this fluid, very organic relationship. And now I got a sensibility of, you know, what they like, you know. So when I sent them the kind of like the start of the song, you know, of course I was like crossing my fingers hoping they like it because it was all in English. I don't really wanted them to do a song all in English. Yeah, I was hoping they'd like it, and they loved it, and then they sent back, you know, what they tracked to it, and I didn't want to alter it. I didn't want to change it. I like felt the BTS energy like throughout their session, and that's what the fans want.
Obviously, in the music video, there's lots of Asian representation as well. How important do you think Asian representation is in music now?
I mean, it's incredibly important in all time, but like for now, we just don't have much representation in global music culture, right? Like even in American music culture, you know, because I come from the United States, there hasn't been much of a representation in music. I mean, I'm always looking for like what Asian artists are canvassing the entire landscape of music, not just a very specific subsect or a specific cultural subsect. Whether it's just like Korean groups only for Korea or for Asia, or Chinese groups only for China, or J-pop groups only for Japan. But an Asian group that can actually be part of the entire musical landscape, it's very rare. It's very rare that's happened.
You say love is messed up.
So when this song became this worldwide hit, it became a song where everyone had to like peek over and go, what's going on over here? You know, when that happened, and it was like a bunch of Asians doing it, right? You have like 7 Koreans and you have 1 Asian American DJ, and you know, we represent the song. That's like broken through culture, right? So you have this happening. That's when I was like, well, we need to like really stand strong with this idea and have a music video that's entirely Asian, an Asian cast with an Asian director. We got an incredible cast of people representing Ken Jeong. And then you have my sister, who never comes out. She's like a mom of 3. And I'm so happy she came out and did it. It was definitely a moment. It was a moment for me. And I'm really happy how, you know, I just love to see the feedback from other Asian people like on social media going like, yo, like this is amazing to see like a face that I can identify with that's part of a bigger culture.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, for me, I needed to see like an Asian face, you know, to kind of be like, okay, they made it. I can make it too. So Bruce Lee was that for me, and you know, the Bruce Lee phenomena that like it just hasn't really happened at that scale until BTS, and it's absolutely just it's amazing to see and know that it's like part of our generation, and it sinks into like the culture that I'm part of.
In your opinion, where do you think K-pop is going? What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong?
So when I think about what's going on with the K-pop phenomena in the world, is what's happened now in the last few years is that the non-dominant cultures that would be like, okay, well, something sung in Spanish or something sung in Korean is never going to be dominant. It's never going to be part of popular culture in the way that the obvious English culture or the culture that sings in English is always going to remain as the number one, right? No one's going to ever beat that. No other non-dominant culture is going to get into that world. It's happened now. Because you have institutions that uphold what's dominant, right? In order to break through that dominant sphere, you need to have a very large fan base, a very large contingent that's not part of the institution, right? And it's happened with Latin. So Latin, I'd say, would be the first like cultural change and shift that really broke through and broke the impossible, and became clearly dominant with Despacito, and then it opened the doors for Mi Gente and Bad Bunny and J Balvin and another artist. You had that happening, and then K-pop is now open, because K-pop has a very devoted global audience. Now, since the impossible has happened, where these non-dominant cultures are not just part, but on top of what was clearly dominant. It's like this is the kind of culture I want to be part of. We want new experiences. We want new sounds. We want new languages. We want new styles, and that's like I'm really happy about what's happening right now.
Who would you love to collaborate with in the future in the Western pop and Asian pop world?
I mean, there's tons like Neon Future 4. I don't want to jump ahead too much, but Neon Future 3 just dropped, and it's all collaborations. And the whole Neon Future series is entirely like reaching out to different genres and cultures and now languages, because we have Spanish on the album, and we have a K-pop group but singing in English on the album. For Neon Future 4, I'm going to continue the same kind of global the global community of collaboration. So you're going to see some new faces, some new names. I don't want to give it away now, because it just kind of gives away it's like giving you the present and then the wrapping on the present after,
Okay.
So I want to give the good stuff like when it's supposed to be given, because there's some amazing collaborations on Neon Future 4.
Well, Steve Aoki, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.